Hey guys, welcome back to Crossbar for your daily fix of football. I'm your host Amit. Today we'll be talking about game week 4 Premier League predictions and talking about important games as well. Joining me is Karthik. Hey Karthik, let's start with Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Chelsea coming with that 3-3 draw at West Brom. Your prediction on this, Karthik?
Hey Amit, so Chelsea should win this game.
Yeah.
I should. I'll
Fingers
start.
crossed.
I'll start with that. Of course, there were issues that Lampard would have realized. That needs fixing. Also, the good news is Chilwell is in the squad. He can start. We know the kind of mistakes that Alonso made. Probably Aspilicueta will also be in the squad. They need that experience in that defense.
And I think also Pulisic has self-declared that he's fit.
Yeah, he did apparently on his stream, but Lampard also confirmed that he's in the squad. Probably he will not start the game because he's just coming back from an injury, but he is in the squad. He'll probably play if needed. So that should be a good boost. On the left wing for Chelsea. They have won their last 5 games against Crystal Palace. They've never won 6 in a row. So I'm hoping that happens. But Crystal Palace is always a difficult side to play.
Yes.
So hopefully, let's see. I hope we get the 3 points.
So what's your prediction for this game?
I would go with 3-1 for Chelsea.
Oh, that's okay. I think
Okay, I'm gonna go with 3-0 for Chelsea because I think this will be their first clean sheet, or probably Mendy would start. So I'm gonna go with 3-0. He showed some good performances in the EFL Cup. So I'm gonna go with 3-0.
Okay, so I think Crystal Palace would definitely score 1 goal at least. And if
You want them to.
Yeah, and at least if they are defensively good, so hoping that it will be a draw, 1-1 draw. so let's see how this works out. Moving to the next game, Karthik, very exciting game. An energized Everton versus a very confident Brighton. Both the teams have that amazing confidence going on now.
Yeah.
Brighton had an amazing game unlucky game against Man United. And Everton is on that winning spree. Your call on this? Everton is playing this at home, so your call on this.
I think Everton would edge past Brighton, but it's going to be a very, very difficult game because Brighton, we are seeing sort of a different side from them this season. They are much more confident. They are much more, gelled as a team that they have been playing. Yes, they have been unfortunate, but they're gonna make it very, very difficult for Everton to win the game.
Past them, yeah.
To ease past them, but I think Everton should ease past them. Especially there are players like Calvert-Lewin who's been scored 8 goals, right?
Form, yeah.
2 hat-tricks already this season. So I think Everton would hedge past 2-1 against Brighton. What do you think? Do you think Brighton
I think
would hold them?
Everton definitely would edge past Brighton this time, as you said, and I feel it won't be as handsome as we think it'll be, but then it'll be probably like they'll be winning by 1 goal or something like that. Moving on to the next game, Karthik, Leeds versus Man City. Leeds is in that crazy form. They're winning. They are just edging past. So they won. They won against Sheffield United in the last week. And Man City not in the greatest form. They lost 5-2 to Leicester. It'd be a difficult game for them.
Yeah, of course. I think they scored 3 goals against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Probably the best defensive side last season. But then City are not gonna back down. They had a heavy defeat, so they have something to prove. So I think Pep's side should win the game. But there are gonna be a lot of goals. It's gonna be a 3-2 or a 4-3 sort of a game. Where we see a lot of goals from both the sides. So, but it's always difficult to play Leeds. We have seen that in the couple of games that they have played now. So I'm gonna go with 4-3 to Manchester City.
Oh, I think this is my bias speaking, but I feel City will lose this game. They'll definitely lose this game because defensively, I think Leeds will catch them there. and Leeds has a good defense. And looking at the kind of options Pep Guardiola has in the forward, it might be a little difficult for them to score. So I think it'll be a high-scoring game, as you said, but I think Leeds will definitely win this game. Not my bias, but then they will. Moving on to a very exciting game, Karthik. Leicester against West Ham. Leicester winning 5-2, West Ham winning 4-0. So it's at Leicester home. Very exciting game. Though I think West Ham, they were lucky to have 4-0 against Wolves.
They did play well.
Will their luck get over or run out now?
I mean, they did play well. They played really well against
Wolves
last week. But Leicester is I think they are at a different level. There's a lot of quality in their team right now. To edge past them. So Leicester should. And then looking at the form of certain players like Vardy or Castini has been amazing since joining the team. Harvey Barnes, there's Madison. So I think Leicester should easily win this one.
I think also Madison will start this game. He was injured for a long time, so he came in City's game. Probably he'll start this game, and that you will see that class in like 0 times. So that'll be amazing.
So I'm gonna predict like 4-1 to Leicester. See, Leicester is a high-scoring team. They're gonna score a lot of goals this season. So I'm gonna go with 4-1 to Leicester.
Yeah, my money is on Leicester on this game. Definitely, I think it will be that game where you will see more goals coming in. I think Vardy hopefully scores one more hat-trick. I don't know what happens, but I think Leicester will definitely win this game. Moving on to the next game, Karthik. This is the game that I am very interested because my favorite team, West Brom, is playing in this. It's Southampton against West Brom. Your opinion? Because I'm very interested to see how Team Ghana gonna play this game.
Very well matched teams. Southampton, I think, are gonna win this one. Your money is on Diangana, but my money is on Ings. He's gonna score. He's not gonna stop scoring. I think we sort of, a lot of people said that it was a one season wonder. We don't know, but he's been still scoring and scoring good goals. So I'm gonna go for a draw. A 1-1 draw. Both teams are gonna be pragmatic.
I think I was going for a 2-2 draw. But then both the teams are coming in with a lot of confidence. Southampton winning against Burnley, and you know the story about Chelsea. So moving on to the next game, Karthik, an interesting game. It's United versus Spurs. The old manager comes home. With the new signings that they have, your call on this game. I am very worried though. So,
it is, the problem that I have is United is very unpredictable. We have seen their bad side in the last 2 games. Although they did win against Brighton, but scraped through. But you never know. Sometimes they play as if we are seeing United under Alex Ferguson. Sometimes, so we might see one of that. But even if you see Spurs, they are in really good form. Last week, yes, they were unlucky again. They did not score a lot of goals again. But we should also consider that they just played a Europa League qualifier yesterday. 7-2, yes.
7-2 and they won.
But they also had a lot of players playing from the first team in that game. So it's gonna be a little difficult for Jose Mourinho to select the side, but I think he's gonna play his strongest 11 minus Bale. He's not gonna be available till after the international break. So I think it'll be I'm gonna go for a draw again, a 1-1 draw. This one. What do you think?
When I look at this game, I see people like Kane, obviously in form, scored a hat-trick again in the last game in the qualification game.
Son.
Then Son obviously is in form. He scored 4 goals in the second week, I think.
Yeah.
Then just saw Dele Alli scoring that amazing or winning that penalty.
Almost scoring. Yeah.
That was some amazing thing. So probably he's back in form. I don't know. Will he be back in the playing 11 though? And just as a unit, Spurs is very scary right now.
Yeah.
Now going to Man United, I still don't know. I think Van der Beek is still not figured out, or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has still not figured out that position for him, or when does he start? And it's still a very iffy situation for Man United. I hope they figure something out in this game, especially the stakes involved in this game. And because I'm not biased, I think United will win 2-1. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see. It'll be an exciting game, though. I think that's given. If United just attacks the way they attack, it'll be a very interesting game. Moving on to the last game, Liverpool. It's Aston Villa against Liverpool. Aston Villa is unbeaten till now, surprisingly. This is the third game, and Liverpool also are unbeaten till now. Yeah. So that will be an interesting game. But then we know who's gonna win this game. But then couple of additions in Aston Villa. Talk about it. you will know better.
Yeah, I mean they did get Ross Barkley. Gives them the depth. I think he's also ready to play because he's been training with the first team at Chelsea. So he's ready to go in to that squad. I think he's going to fit in well as well. But Liverpool, it's just too much quality, man. So but again, you don't know Aston Villa. There might be an upset. I wish there is an upset.
Everybody wishes.
Everybody wants Liverpool to lose. So
I think Grealish finds some good form in this game. That'll be interesting.
He had a really good last game. John McGinn, Tyrone Mings had a really good last game. So I hope they continue and cause an upset early on in the season. Just to make that the league interesting. That's all we want, right? So yeah. So I'm gonna go with 1-0. Oh, okay. It's not gonna be like Liverpool doesn't score. I'm gonna go with 2-1 to Aston Villa.
I think 2-1 to Aston Villa, both being penalties.
That's not gonna happen.
Like that's the only sign I'm seeing. Okay, take care. Both. Okay. So
one penalty and one mistake by Van Dijk.
Oh, that will be cherry on the cake. I think that we have amazing set of games coming up. Please let us know which games are you interested in, and let's see if you're correct or not. We'll meet you post games. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next edition of Crossbar. Bye bye.
See you. Cheers.